Family, listen to me very carefully because by the end of this video, your life will never be the same. Not because I'm some guru with all the answers, not because I'm here to entertain you for 10 minutes, but because what I'm about to share is going to wake something up inside of you that has been buried, ignored, or silenced for far too long. You see, most people live life on autopilot, family, all right? They wake up, go to work, scroll through their phone on social media, complain about what they don't have, go to bed, and then they repeat it all over again the very next day. They never question why things feel so empty. They never stop to ask themselves, well, why am I even here? But if you found this video today, that means you're different, family. All right, you're searching for more, and what I'm about to share will shift the way you see yourself, your past, and your future. Once you hear this truth, you can't unhear it, and once you see the truth, family, you will never be able to go back to sleep. All right, so welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin. On this channel, I help you reprogram your subconscious mind, break free from limiting beliefs, and step into your power as a chosen one, as well as into your God-given purpose. All right, if you're ready to take your growth in your life to the next level, go ahead and subscribe right now. Give this video a like because the journey we're on together is absolutely life-changing. All right, now let's go ahead and get right to it. Now we're gonna go over 5 elements or 5 main pieces to this video. All right, so grab your notepad, grab your pen, be ready to take notes, and don't forget to implement this into your life. All right, now let's start here with the power of attention, my family. All right, what you focus on expands. All right, come on now, comment it down below. What I focus on expands because your mind is like fertile soil. That's exactly what it is. All right, so whatever you plant in it, whether if it's positive or negative, that is what is going to grow. If you plant seeds of fear, doubt, and lack, that's what your life is going to look like, right? But if you plant seeds of faith, abundance, possibility, inspiration, positivity, you're gonna reap that instead, family, okay? Now, most people don't realize they're watering weeds every single day. Right? They replay their mistakes, they dwell on who hurt them, they complain about what they don't have, and then they wonder why nothing seems to change. But chosen ones, you're waking up. You're realizing that your attention is your most powerful tool. And the moment you start guarding it, redirecting it, and feeding it with life, everything begins to shift in your favor. The second thing that you have to realize is that your subconscious mind runs the show, my family. Right? And here's a fun fact that most people don't know. All right? 95% of your life is controlled by subconscious programming. All right, I want you to really think about that. Only 5%, all right, of your life comes from conscious thought. All right, so the rest, the way that you talk, the way that you react, the results you get are all on autopilot, all right? They're programs you picked up from childhood, from your environment, from your trauma, things that you have gone through in your past, right? So that means if you grew up hearing you weren't good enough, you unconsciously repeat that story as an adult over and over again. If you've experienced betrayal or abandonment, you may attract the same toxic patterns again and again. But here's the truth, my family. Your subconscious mind is not fixed. It can be reprogrammed through affirmations, meditation, visualization, journaling, whatever tool resonates with you, you can literally rewrite your inner script. Okay, and once you do that, your outer world begins to reflect it back to you, right? That's why by the end of this video, your life will never be the same because now you know the power you have over your mind. This is extremely important because your thoughts create your reality. Don't you ever forget that, all right? It's time to reprogram your mind and you have to do it now. If you change it and you do something for 21 days, affirmations, visualizations, new techniques, if you change things around and you do it for 21 days because it takes 21 days to create a habit, I guarantee you, your outer world is gonna start reflecting the way that you feel internally. And internally, you're gonna begin to feel really good. Now, the third thing that's gonna help you change your life is in the power of letting go, all right? I love to talk about this. This is extremely important and very powerful, all right? One of the biggest reasons people stay stuck is because they keep carrying what was only meant to be let go of. All right, come on now. Comment it down below if that resonated with you, okay? That relationship that broke you, the betrayal, right? The failure, right? You've been replaying it like a movie for years over and over again. And as long as you're holding on to that, family, there's no room for new blessings to enter into your life. All right, you can't step into the next chapter of your life while you're still clenching and holding on to the last one. The pain is not your identity, it was your teacher. The moment you decided to release it, you opened the door for healing, for love, for opportunities that you couldn't ever see before. Letting go doesn't mean you're forgetting, all right? It means you refuse to let your past control your present, and that single decision can completely transform your life, all right? So let go of things that are no longer serving your purpose. Let go of things that should not be there. If you know that something is holding you back, if you know that someone is holding you back, You have to wash your hands with the situation. You have to wash your hands with that person. You have to completely let it go. And then you have to transform your mindset around whatever happened with that situation or with that person, right? Remember, like number 2, subconscious reprogramming. You need to reprogram your mind. All right. And then you need to let go of anything that doesn't serve you any good at all. If you can't move forward in life because you're surrounded by certain people, or you're in a certain environment, or you're allowing for past traumas or past situations to really control who you are, and you're not letting go of the pain, you're not letting go of what you went through, you're not letting go of those feelings, those emotions, it's only going to halt you. Come on now. I don't know who needed that part, but it's only going to halt you. You have to keep moving forward. You have to trust the process, and you have to completely let go and move forward with purpose, intention, and clarity. Now, over the past couple of weeks, we've all have been dealing with a lot, right? It's been a collective spiritual attack, right? It seems like there is so much going on. Maybe you all are going through a lot of trauma, you're going through a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, but this is not punishment, family. This is preparation, right? And that's the 4th thing that I want to go ahead and talk about, all right? So let's talk about something that is really real, right? Because we're all experiencing it, right? The struggles you've been facing. I know you've asked yourself, why me, right? Like, why is my life so hard? Why do I keep getting knocked down? Why this? Why that? Why? And it's just like you want to pull your hair out. But what if I told you it was never punishment? It was just preparation, right? Remember, you have to remember, every setback, every delay, every season of isolation was shaping you, strengthening you, and molding you into who you are meant to become. Right? You weren't being rejected, my family. You were being redirected and protected. You weren't being broken. You were being built up. Right? So think about it like this. The strongest warriors always face the hardest battles, right? And the fact that you're still standing here watching this video means you've survived what was meant to destroy you. And if you survive that, just imagine what you're capable of next. All right, you are powerful. You are full of light. All right, there's something absolutely amazing about you. You didn't go through a spiritual awakening for no reason. Everything is happening for a specific reason in divine timing when it is supposed to happen. So even if you're going through a lot of setbacks, a lot of delays, things were meant to break you down completely, trust me, my family, it's meant to build you back up. It's meant for you to become the best version of yourself, right? So keep pressing forward with that, and just realize that your challenges, your setbacks, the delays, things that you're experiencing and that you're going through, you're not being punished for it, right? This is going to build, an iron heart for you. This is going to make you a better person. Okay, so keep trusting that process. Keep going through the storms, right? Because there's always going to be a calm after the storm, my family. All right, so you might be going through a lot right now, but trust the process and do not quit on yourself. Right? You have to go through these challenges. You are getting prepared for a breakthrough, for something monumental to happen in your life. Now, when you put all of that together, you start to understand that the shift is beginning to happen now, right? You're doing the inner work. You're doing the hard work, right? You're doing everything that you need to do to become a better version of yourself. So the shift happens now, right? And this is the last thing that I want to discuss in this video. Be sure to comment it down below and also take notes, okay? So here's the most important part. You don't need another book, another course, another miracle to change your life, right? The shift begins the moment you decide. How many of you are deciding right now? Right now, you can choose to go back to the same patterns, the doubt, the fear, the procrastination, or you can choose to rise above all of that, right? You can choose to take back control of your focus. You can choose to reprogram your mind. You can choose to forgive, release, and move forward. How many of you are actually doing that or not? All right, chosen ones, once you make that choice, your reality has no option but to shift with you. That's why I said by the end of this video, your life will never be the same, because the truth has been revealed to you. And once you know the truth, you can never unknow it. You can never go back to sleep. You're always going to see through the illusions. You're going to see through people's BS. You're going to see through all the things that's trying to halt you, trying to stop you. All right, you are more capable and more worthy, more deserving than you probably don't even realize. All right, so don't let things stop you. Don't let things halt you. Don't let whatever situations and circumstances that you have gone through define you, because it doesn't define you. You are absolutely amazing. All right, this is why you need to implement these things into your life, because once you do that, the shift begins now. The shift begins to happen. All right, you are absolutely amazing. You're powerful. Everything that you touch turns to gold. Your isolation phase, your isolation period, what you are growing through right now is causing you to become a better version of yourself, which is going to help you gain more wisdom, more knowledge, so that way you can maneuver through challenges that you have gone through, right? You didn't go through a spiritual awakening for no reason. You didn't go through challenges for no reason. You didn't go with dealing with a narcissist for no reason. All right, all these things had to happen and completely break you down, right? Many of you are being completely broken down right now from the inside out. Drop your comments down below. Let me know. I'm curious to know if you feel that, you're being completely broken down and it seems like nothing is working out, right? We've been talking about it over the past several weeks, maybe almost a month. It seems like there's a collective spiritual attack. Like there's so much happening right now on the face of the planet, or you might just be having a lot happening in your life right now, but it's a shift. Right? Remember, there's an energetic shift happening and you are part of that shift. So as long as you're doing in the work, you're not living in lack, right? You don't have a weak mindset, right? You're focused on the task at hand. You're focused on your goals. You're focused on your spiritual awakening. You're focused on your path. You're focused on your purpose. You're focused on creating something substantial and monumental for your life and using your awakening, right? Like as a guide to help you step into the next part of your life. So that way you can help people, right? It's not a coincidence that you've gone through a spiritual awakening and you're like, man, Coach Kev, like, I want to help people. I really want to help people. I really, really, really want to help people. You are different, right? You are extremely different. You're very, very unique, right? And even though everybody's unique, your uniqueness stands out amongst it. My family, all right? So you're powerful. You're absolutely amazing. You have to keep on going and you have to keep on growing every chance that you get, all right? So listen, if this message spoke to your spirit, I want you to drop "I'm ready" in the comments below so I know who's claiming this shift today. Everything is happening for a reason, in divine timing, for your highest good, all right? So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs a wake-up call, family, all right? Because there's a lot of people out there that is currently waking up right now. And if you're ready to level up with me personally, I want you to come on over and join my private community, all right? That's where I go deeper with teaching, accountability, and mentorship, so that way you can fully transform your life. I want to see you get better. I want to help you grow, all right? You'll find the link down below in the description. It's also going to be pinned in the comments down below, all right? So family, your life will never be the same. Until next time, keep believing, keep growing, and never forget who you are. Turn on your bell notifications for more videos to come. I love you all to life, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Peace.